If that is really true, then why did you guys pick the Clippers over the Nuggets in that matchup? You know, and I asked people that. And they were saying, yeah, but the bubble Clippers suck. I said, okay, so then why didn't you change your predictions? You still had them the same. Even going into Game 7, you still thought the Clippers would win. Your team couldn't even stop the Nuggets. So you think they were going to stop the Lakers or make our path harder to the championship? Make it make sense. We're going up against the better team. We're just better than both. It's not our fault that we're that much better than both teams. Are we getting it? All right. Yes, I called this meeting. Everyone settle down. We won today. Yes, as expected by many, as predicted by one. We just gotta talk about some things because I don't like the direction in which this is going, okay? We're now switching the narrative. The Clipper bandwagons, the Laker haters, and the undercover resenters. The jealous squad. I don't know who that is, but there's a lot of people kind of just jealous of the Lakers in general. All of them kind of rooting against us, you know, for our downfall. And so I'm seeing the narrative start to switch, and I'm not here for that. So we're gonna talk about it, okay? As far as this game, all I really have to say is we gotta work on our defense a little bit. Luckily, their supporting cast was struggling. Now things change. Their supporting cast was struggling, so we did well with that. But some little things we can tweak, and it's just a wrap for them. Like, we shouldn't be doubling off Murray, things like that. Y'all saw it, okay? Also, free throws were atrocious, horrific. Yeah, so, I mean, we're gonna win either way, but if we tighten those things up, we should be fine. We know they're very capable of those second half comebacks. They got a bunch of them on the formidable Clippers. You know, the mighty Clippers. They might be able to get one on us, so we're gonna have to be careful about that. They also did get pummeled game 1 by the Clippers, so this is not something to be like, oh, this is gonna be super easy, you know what I mean? Like, we still need to respect them. That's what I came to talk to you guys about. What a segue, Caitlin. Can we give it up for me? Wow! I came to talk to you guys about that because I'm seeing a lot of, actually, matter of fact, meeting notes right here. I wrote it down, okay? Because a lot of people are saying, oh, this isn't the matchup we wanted to see. Now it's become a cakewalk for the Lakers. I'm about to break down why that logic literally just does not make any sense. Look at how y'all switch. It's just the mental gymnastics. You guys will, the hoops, you guys will jump through, the hurdles you will jump over to discredit the Lakers in any way this whole season. Like I said in every video, they say we won't do something, we do it. LeBron doesn't play defense, one of the best defenses in the league now we have. LeBron is too old, literally second in voting for MVP. Y'all won't be first seed, we're first seed. You guys are the worst first seed, you guys are gonna lose to Portland, we win. You're gonna lose to Rockets, we win. We're gonna, you know, it's just everything we overcome. And then as soon as we do these things, yeah, but boom. Yeah, but, you know, in the regular season, we only got first seed because the Clippers were load managing. It's like everything you guys have a ready excuse for to kind of like take us down a notch. But the accomplishment was made by us. This right here and the Clippers losing to the Nuggets really just exposes how good the Lakers really are. We're way above these teams. Let me explain. Here's my question. If the Nuggets beat the formidable Clippers, you know, the Clippers were the deepest team. Y'all said that they had the best bench, deepest bench of the league. Scratching my head because now I'm seeing reports that they're trying to add Derrick Rose to their roster even after, remember when they signed Reggie Jackson, the point guard? Over us, we were looking for a secondary point guard. They ended up signing him before we could sign him. Their fans were clowning me, laughing at me. Turns out now they're needing another one? But I thought they were the deepest bench of the league. Ouch. Anyways, if the Nuggets were able to overcome that great, amazing team, doesn't that mean they're an even more formidable team? Which would make them an even harder matchup for us? That means that they're even tougher to beat. So then how come it automatically turned into a cakewalk? As if they didn't not only take the series to 7 games, but come back from down 3-1 and multiple double-digit deficits. So really, we're facing an even tougher team, right? But that's not enough for the Clipper fans and the Laker haters. They're saying the Clippers match up better with us. So we would have had more trouble with the Clippers personally because they match up really well with our players and they would have been able to neutralize what we're doing and all this conspiracy theories. You know, they're kind of off in the ocean, floating around in a basket, just rambling to themselves at this point. But I heard them with my supersonic hearing and I'm addressing you. So you're saying that the matchup would be better and they would be able to beat us. So it'd be harder for us to go through the Clippers than to go through the Nuggets, even though we just watched what happened in that series. Took them to 7 games, blew several leads, and you have your star dude that chose the Clippers over the Lakers and made a 3-part documentary on why we have him pulling up from the corner and clanging on the backboard, right? So even though we watched that, and we see that Nuggets are hungrier, they want it more, and they might be a tougher opponent, we're still gonna say it's now a cakewalk, right? And we're gonna say because the Clippers match up better with the Lakers. So if that is really true, then why did you guys pick the Clippers over the Nuggets in that matchup? You know, and I asked people that. And they were saying, yeah, but the bubble Clippers suck. I said, okay, so then why didn't you change your predictions? You still had them the same. Even going into game 7, you still thought the Clippers would win, right? Because you thought the Clippers were better, this formidable foe. You guys have held on to this fantasy from game 1. Deepest bench league, best team in LA. The only reason they're not winning is load management. I heard all these things. They were fallacies, everyone. Lies. Dora, say it with me. Lies. You believe them. Don't take it out on Laker fans and the team. Look at the stats. Look what's going on. We perform, mama. We perform, mama. We see the stats. We see the standings. Stop playing with me. Don't try to take our accomplishments away because of your shortcomings, okay? So this whole matchup talk, you were wrong about the matchups. So maybe the Nuggets really are an even harder matchup. Now you're saying, well, if the Clippers, if it was in the regular season, it'd be a different story. I'm sorry, I just didn't realize that this was a regular season game. Oh, I'm sorry, this is playoffs. This is where it steps up. If your stars don't step up, that's on you and your stars. That's LA their way. Their way is out the bubble way. So I say that to say, maybe you guys were simply just wrong. Well, not maybe, you were wrong, okay? Stop trying to take accomplishments from the Lakers and say it's now a cakewalk. That literally, logically does not make any sense. Questions? Leave them in the comments below. I would love to talk this out with you. For anyone that thinks the Nuggets are a cakewalk now, okay? Because the bubble Clippers are horrible. They're not hungry. They don't want it at all. People were finding little clips. Paul George wasn't even fighting over screens. They don't want to win. This team going to 7 games and coming back in and they want it. That's tougher for us to go through. Sorry, not sorry. That's hard for you guys to believe, but get into it. This is reality, okay? This is the bubble. And you're not in it, you know? And some of the other fans are in it and they're trying, cakewalk. Where did that word even come from? Not making sense. This is logical, Caitlin coming to you. This is logical, Laker Prophet coming to you. Just trying to appeal to your logical side right now, okay? I don't know if you guys, the Clipper fans, you know, is it working? Let me know in the comments below. Now I just gave y'all some straight facts. Now I'm just gonna talk about why I like this series. You guys are like, ooh, this series is boring, this is gonna be boring. Very disrespectful to the Denver Nuggets. You're salty. They actually give effort. I like this game because number 1, it's chippy. Okay, we see the big men matchup, okay? I like to see Jokic versus Dwight. I had the popcorn out. The whole game, Dwight was getting under his skin. He was in the huddle messing with them. He was throwing little things at Jokic and getting him in foul trouble, getting them all frustrated and frazzled. We love to see, that's what we want to see. We want to see those matchups, you know? I'd rather see Dwight versus Jokic than Dwight versus Montrezl Harrell and Zubac. You know, Jamal Murray's going to get frustrated like he did, but he's going to go off. Patrick Beverley's going to get frustrated and bark at the virtual fans and the screen cheerleaders, the virtual cheerleaders, all while having the stat line of 2 points, 1 block, and 2 turnovers. You know, so like, I do want to play them just because I wanted to just demolish them. Like, now that I'm watching how they play, yeah, we would have crushed them. Yeah, we would have crushed them. And It would have been nice to just be able to just crush them like that, but I think this is the better path, Laker fans. Just because we knew that they can't make it past the second round. This proves even more, in my opinion. You can't even make it to beat us. That's on you. There's no, I respect the ring less. That's your opinion. I'm sorry, but that's not how it is. That's you. Your team couldn't even stop the Nuggets. So you think they were gonna stop the Lakers or make our path harder to the championship? Make it make sense. We're going up against the better team. We're just better than both. It's not our fault that we're that much better than both teams. Are we getting it? This whole game was kind of like emotionally charged. They were mad at each other. Yeah, at the end, LeBron literally checked out. I mean, he literally went to the back with the slides in his hand. You know, he actually left. That's how much of a lead we built. They did not manage to come back tonight. I think that might be coming soon. Who knows? Who knows? We could sweep. Okay, it could be in 5, whatever, I don't know. But all I'm trying to tell you guys is this, man. Stop trying to discredit. Just be in reality for a second. I know we're the haters and the haters. Be realistic. The cakewalk argument legitimately makes no sense. Comment down below if you disagree with me. We can talk it out. And other fans can comment and just, we'll talk it out. But I think deep down inside, you know, you have no case. And then also there's some people that just truly don't know. You really thought that was a solid argument. It's super easy now. It's easy now. Nobody wants to watch this. That makes no sense. I'm sorry to be the one to break it to you. Anyways, y'all, like this video if you enjoyed it. Game 1 in the books. You already know, okay? We're eating. We got the rings out. We got the knives and the forks out. Subscribe to join the Splash Squad if you haven't. You can click right here to do that. Click here if you haven't seen this video yet. And my merch is out right now, www.shopsplashsquad.com. It's also in the community tab if you want to go check that out. I'll see y'all game 2. Let's see what excuses they have then.